Okay, today is October 29th, 2004. We're with Thorvald Aanden from Fertile. Where were you born and raised?
Oh, I was born in South Dakota.
And you were raised there too?
Pardon?
You
No,
grew up there?
No, the folks moved back to towards Underwood when my head don't work.
Okay. And what were your parents' names?
Henry and Tilly Aanden.
And did you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I had 8 of them.
Wow.
I was the oldest.
Oh, okay.
And what, three of them are already dead.
Okay. Do you remember Pearl Harbor being bombed?
Yeah.
Where were you at?
I was on the west coast, Camp Cook.
Oh, you were already in the service?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they had the draft before?
Yeah. I can't think, you know.
Weren't you home at that time?
Yeah, I guess I was home. I don't know.
Okay. What did you think when Pearl Harbor was bombed?
No, I was working at a farm
Uh-huh.
in Underwood there at that time.
Well, what did you think? What were you thinking?
There you got them all.
Do you remember any thoughts of when the Pearl Harbor was
I
bombed?
don't know.
And you were drafted, you said, in 1942?
Mm-hmm.
And you were in the Army. What did your parents think about you being drafted?
Well, there's nothing they can do about it.
Okay. Where did you go to basic training?
Camp Cook,
And where is
California.
that? Okay. And what unit were you assigned to?
5th Armored Division.
Do you remember what your first days were like?
Yeah, jump here, jump there.
And do what they told you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember your instructors?
Oh yeah, I remember some of them. Some I didn't like very good.
Yeah. What helped you get through that?
I don't know. You know you had to go through it.
Okay. And what happened when you finished boot camp?
Well, then we went from California, we went to Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
We went on maneuvers down in Tennessee.
Okay, and then how about from there, where did you go?
From there we went to New York.
And then shipped out?
Yeah, we shipped out of, I can't think, you know, my head gets mixed up.
Uh-huh. Did you ship out to England then?
No.
Yes.
Hmm?
From New York you went to England.
Why don't you come and sit with us too? You'll probably like that better.
Yeah, but you know, Thorvald, this come kind of fast, you know. You went to New York?
Yeah, we went to
New York, and then you went to England on that ship, you know.
Yeah.
And tell her about what kind of food you had.
Yeah. Gave us some junk in the service. You got 2 meals a day in there, but you couldn't hardly eat anyway because you were sick to your stomach.
From the ship?
Yeah, from
Yeah.
the service.
Do you remember how many days you had to be on the ship?
Yeah, it was 21 days, I think it was. We went from Pennsylvania up to the Newfoundland and went a long way. There was, I think it was maybe over 100 ships that went over at that time.
Wow. What did you do on the ship for entertainment?
You were so sick you didn't need any entertainment.
Okay. How did your parents react to you leaving for the war? Did
They didn't like it, but there's nothing they can do about it.
Did you have any other brothers in the war?
Yeah, one brother.
Okay. What do you remember about arriving in England?
Oh, fog. It's foggy, and they had us in these tin Quonsets, you know, and colder than Dickens. And we'd go to the motor pool and get some gas and put it in the can and light that to keep warm.
Hmm. Okay, what were your duties like while you were there? What did you do?
No, it's kept us busy anyway, I don't know. I can't
Washing dishes?
Hmm?
Washing dishes?
Well, standing guard and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. What was the morale like in your unit?
I don't know, not too bad, I guess.
Did you all get along pretty good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And how did you stay in touch with your family?
Oh, we had airmail.
Mm-hmm. Were you married at the time?
No.
No. Did you have a girlfriend at the time?
No.
What did you do for recreation?
Oh, they had movies and stuff like that on the ship.
Mm-hmm. How about in England?
Hmm?
How about in England? Did you get to have any free time?
Oh yeah. You could go get a pass and go, you know. But
Did you ever go anywhere?
I went to town a couple times. But
What'd you do in town?
I don't know, drink, I guess.
Oh. So you said you only got to eat twice a day on the ship?
Mm-hmm.
How about once you landed? Did you get to eat better?
Well, of course, then they had 3 meals after you landed in England again.
Oh, okay. Was the food any better?
No, it wasn't good.
No.
Tell them what you had, fish and chips.
Hmm?
You had fish and chips.
Yeah, well, you bought those.
Oh, okay. So what did the army feed you? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't know. It's stuff that you could hardly eat.
Uh-huh. Did you have enough to eat even though it was bad?
Oh, yeah, plenty to eat.
Oh, okay. Did you have enough supplies?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And what were your living conditions like?
Pardon?
What were your living conditions like?
Oh, we lived in tin Quonsets.
Did they build them or were they there before?
They were there before we got there.
Okay. And how about once you were out on the battlefield? What did you sleep in then?
We had sleeping bags. And you didn't hardly dare to go to sleep because you'd figure somebody's going to get you while you were sleeping.
Oof. Did you ever receive care packages from home?
No.
No. Do you remember Christmas away from home?
Oh, yeah.
What?
They had a big Christmas dinner.
Uh-huh.
And while we was eating, the Germans come over and strafed us.
Oh, gosh. Was there something special you did for good luck?
Pardon?
Was there something special you did for good luck?
For good luck?
Yeah.
I don't know. We just hoped that it wouldn't get hit.
Yeah. Do you recall any unusual event?
We had a lot of those.
Can you think of any one?
I don't know. I was shot at so many times, I don't know.
How about any humorous event? Can you think of anything that was really funny?
No, we wasn't very funny. We knew we were going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you should tell them about this here quartermaster unit when the bombs came down.
Oh, yeah. We had a supply, we had the quartermasters guys, and they were colored guys. And when they were bombing us, one of those colored guys said, "Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, save me."
Was he saved?
Well, he lived through.
Oh, that's good.
But those colored guys, boy, they sure were scared.
Yeah. And I suppose they expressed it more than
Yeah.
the white guys.
Well, you could see those whites of their eyes, you know.
Sure.
I mean, it isn't funny, but
No. Yeah.
but it's something.
Yeah. Were you gonna share something about?
Well, you can read that. I don't know if you wanna. And it is this here. This is Christmas in 1943. I don't know if you want that on.
Can I read it?
Sure.
Thorvald was reminiscing about Christmas in 1943. His outfit was first on German soil. He and another soldier were in a foxhole. For some reason, he was called out. Another soldier jumped into the foxhole. The Germans fired a mortar shell and blew them all to pieces. For some reason, he was saved, he said. And that was Mrs. Overland's?
No,
Oh,
that was
okay.
43.
Oh, okay. So the Lord was watching over you.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, it was something.
Did you keep a personal diary? Do you remember what kind of pay you got?
Yeah, we got $21 a month.
Did you keep it, or what did you do with it?
Well, they took it, most of it they took out for laundry and stuff.
Oh gosh.
And we didn't get, what we got didn't amount to much.
They charged you for laundry?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't seem right, does it?
No, it isn't right, but that's the way it was.
Oh. Did you have encounters with the local people?
Not much.
No.
Oh, they're farmers over there.
Hmm?
Farmers in France and Germany.
Oh yeah, we used to, when we went into France there, then we got in with the farmers there and wanted to get some eggs, you know, get eggs so we could have something to eat. But
You tell them about that lieutenant. He knew how to speak German. And they wouldn't give up eggs and ham, so he fired or something.
we went up to the farmer and wanted to get the eggs, and he wouldn't give it to us, so he just shot by their toes, and then they come across with the eggs pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Were they not, how did they view you guys? How did those local people, did they think of you as a hero, or?
No. They didn't like us because we was always figured we got better stuff than they did, stuff like that.
So you would think they would have been happy to have you there.
Oh, I guess they were, some of them.
Mm-hmm. But some weren't, huh?
No.
Do any particular people stand out in your memory of the locals?
Not of the local people.
There's people in Holland.
Oh yeah.
No, that's good. I want you to do that. What
know-
about the people in Holland?
Well, we got
Rest period.
hmm?
You got a rest period.
Yeah. What I mean, we heard something down in the basement. We took and threw a grenade down in there. All it was a couple old people, and we killed those two old people. It was so.
Yeah, but that wasn't in Holland, was it?
Hmm?
That wasn't in
No,
Holland.
that was in.
Yeah, but
Germany.
when you were in Holland, those people were so good to you, and they took you down in the mines and showed
Oh
you.
yeah.
You got to think about them.
They had coal mines down there, and the guy where we stayed, he took it down in the coal mine, and we crawled on our hands and knees down in there.
Was that something Why did they want you to see the coal mines?
I don't know. We were just down there, you know.
Did you trust them?
Hmm?
Did you trust them?
Oh yeah, I trusted those.
Okay. Were you in combat?
Hmm?
Were you in combat?
Mm-hmm.
Many, many. He was in 5 campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
He was in Normandy, northern France, Rhineland, Ardennes, Central Europe.
Mm-hmm. There's the 5.
He got the Bronze Star Medal, Good Conduct Medal. The European, African, Middle Eastern Theater Service Medal, 3 overseas service bars, no time lost under AW 107, whatever that means.
Over the hill.
Huh?
You didn't go over the hill.
No, I didn't go over the hill.
What's that mean?
Oh, some guys took off, you know, and they got into trouble.
AWL, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. When you were out on combat, what was a typical day like? You know, it said here you were like 17 days in combat. How did you even sleep?
You didn't sleep much.
But when you did, how could you? Did you just?
You got so tired you couldn't stay awake.
But did you have foxholes or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But then you got to didn't hardly dare to go to sleep because you figure you wouldn't wake up. Somebody'd stick a knife in you or something.
So you wouldn't have one person sleep and one person guard?
No.
No? I'm going to just check my camera and make sure it's working.
Maybe we're keeping it going too long.
No, it's fine. I'm always scared I'm going to find it and it's not working and we get all this information. Okay. Were there any casualties in your unit?
A lot of them.
A lot of them. Did you lose any close friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Several of them.
Yeah. Were you wounded?
No, I wasn't wounded. I had a bullet hole through my pants leg, but it didn't touch me.
Oh. Okay, and we named his medals. How did you get your medals? Did they come after the war? Or?
Well, they had us called us out and we stood in line and then they gave the medals and stuff.
Okay. What information about the war did you have while on duty? Did you get much information?
No, not too much.
No. Did you get much news?
No.
Did you know of any conscientious objectors?
Well, I think I knew one.
What did you think about him?
Well, he was a guy from, I don't know what country he was from, but they drafted him into the service anyway. And he was conscientious objector. He could hardly speak English, you know. Why he shouldn't have been called out anyway.
Can you tell me anything about your commanders?
Oh, some of them I liked, some of them I didn't.
You were under Patton. You were under Patton.
Yeah.
That was General Patton? Did you ever see him?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Well, you have to tell her about that there one time when this, I don't know, was he an officer? He says, which way did Patton go? This way. Well, he went the opposite way.
He was pretty tough, huh?
Yeah.
Blood and guts.
Did you witness any acts of heroism that you would like to describe?
I don't know.
Oh, Thorvald, you gotta tell about this here Catholic priest that crawled over the German lines to this wounded soldier.
Yeah.
Gave him the last right.
Really?
Give him communion.
Hmm.
And that was an enemy soldier he did it to.
Oh. Hmm. And did the priest make it back?
Yeah.
What was the priest doing out on combat?
Well, they along with the unit.
Really?
You know, they have no fear, those Catholic priests.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of respect for him because he was out there where the bullets were.
Yeah. Do you have any photographs or souvenirs?
Oh, I had quite a few souvenirs. And
You brought back
Pictures.
a gun, didn't you?
Mhm.
Didn't you get to bring back a gun, you said?
Yeah,
What was that again?
pistols.
No, that would be in
This
the
This
other
one?
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Was a German Luger. There, just in the back.
A Luger pistol.
Yeah.
It was a German one. And German binoculars.
Uh-huh.
And who has those now?
The boys.
Your sons have that?
Yeah, the boys have it.
Chester and
Harry.
Harry. Okay. And let's see. Were you able to correspond to people at home?
Wrote letters, but your letters and stuff were censored.
Oh, okay.
You weren't allowed to give out any information, you know.
Mm-hmm. So you couldn't really say too much then.
No,
Did you keep any of your letters?
no.
No. What did you like least about your service?
And some stuff I didn't like very good.
Like what?
Well, they could tell you to go and you didn't have no say. If they told you to go out and get a German soldier, German prisoner, you went out and got it.
Mm-hmm. Did you have German prisoners in your,
Yeah, we captured quite a few.
and what do you do with them?
They took them back to way back there, and then they had the prisoner camp there and stuff for them.
Did they ever try and get away?
No, they were glad to get caught, I think.
Really? Because they knew you
Still
guys.
alive.
Yeah, and you guys wouldn't kill them.
No.
Because the Germans, if they captured you, they were terrible.
Yeah, they would shoot you, maybe.
Yeah. What did you like? What was your favorite thing about the service? Anything?
Getting home.
Yeah.
Well, you saw Dinah Shore.
Oh,
You
yeah.
saw Bob Hope.
Mm-hmm.
You saw Bob Hope.
Yeah.
And who else was the other one? Dinah
I
Shore.
don't remember.
Okay. Do you recall the day your service ended?
Yeah.
Where were you?
I was in Germany.
Mm-hmm. Did they hand you a letter, or what did they do?
No, they just heard it over the news or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So what happened on your last days in the service? Once you got discharged or were told you were gonna get out, what happened then?
We were glad, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Still alive.
Yeah, you were just about they were thinking about sending you over to Japan, weren't they?
Yeah, they would, but I had too many points that I didn't need to go.
Oh, thank goodness. I think 5 battles was enough.
Mm-hmm.
5 battles was enough. I think you did your time. So you left Germany and went where?
We went back to England. Or, no, we didn't go back to
You
England.
came to Camp McCoy, Wisconsin.
We had, I can't think, my head gets mixed up.
You came back to Wisconsin? To
Yeah.
Camp McCoy?
Yeah, yeah.
And what'd you do there?
Got discharged.
Oh, okay. So do you remember your homecoming?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you said that you came to Fergus Falls,
Yeah,
and the guy in the cab said he'd take you home.
yeah, I come. It was middle of the night. And I knew the guy that was driving taxi cab there. So I got him to take me home.
Did your family know you were coming?
Not really. They knew I was coming, but not when.
So you walked in the door and surprised everybody?
Well, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, I guess, when I went home. Knocked on the door, nobody answered, so I had to go to the bedroom window and knocked on the window. And then my mother jumped up and
Oof, that's in her bad heart.
Oh no.
so that's the way that
I
went.
bet she was shocked.
Hmm?
I bet your mother was shocked.
They knew we were coming.
Oh, okay. So she knew you'd be there sometime.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the first thing you did once you got home?
Went to bed, I guess.
Yeah. But the next few days, what did you do?
Well, I don't know, just glad to be home, I guess.
Uh-huh. Were you living on a farm?
Yeah.
So did you want to go out in the barn and do work, or?
I don't know.
How about what did you do for a living once you got home?
I worked for some of the neighbors, I guess, and stuff like that.
You worked for the creamery and hauled milk.
Hmm?
You worked for the creamery and hauled milk.
Yeah.
Okay. Did your brother make it home?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you able to sleep at night once you got home?
Oh, I was got nightmares and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They were scared of him.
Mm-hmm. So if somebody needed to wake you, they stood back and woke you up?
Well, they didn't want to get close to me.
Yeah. Because I'm sure you'd jump right out of your skin practically.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get over that? Do you remember?
Well, it took several years.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oof. How about once you got married, was he over it?
Every once in a while he hollers,
Mm-hmm.
and then he gets real,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Did you have any close friendships in the service?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But most of them were killed.
Did you continue any friendships once you got home?
Oh, yeah. A few.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got Schultz, Anderson, Noreen, and Anderson.
I got about 5 of them I kept corresponding with.
Mm-hmm. And you went and visited them, and right?
Mhm.
You went and visited them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They come over to our place, too.
Uh-huh. Did you join a veterans organization?
American Legion, I joined that.
Mm-hmm. And what was your lifetime career?
Farmer, I guess.
Okay. Did your service and experiences affect your life?
Oh, I suppose.
And how do you think they did?
I don't know. Wasn't very good, some of it.
No. And you married Clarice and had 2 boys. And how many grandchildren do you have?
6.
Okay. And in your opinion, what has been your proudest moment in your life?
I don't know. Proudest one.
You gotta tell me.
Happiest was when I got out of the service.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I think the happiest moment was when you got Lonnie.
Hmm?
When Lonnie was born.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, when you became grandpa?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was the year he had his heart attack.
Oh, okay. And he was your first grandchild?
Oh
Mhm.
my, yes.
No. Uh-huh. Okay, that's all I got.
Good.
Was it so bad?
It's too bad that, you know, they didn't start this sooner.
Oh, I know.
But
Mhm.
you see, things got a little more foggy after he had that deal with the, well, he
Yeah.
waited too long before he let me call.
I gotta show this book in my camera.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yes. this book tells all about where he was, where he had his battles, everything. It's really interesting. And all his boys got one. Are these actual field maps that you had?
Pardon?
Are these actual field maps that you had when you were in the war?
Yeah, some of them.
Did you have these in your pocket so you knew where you were going?
Well, I don't know, some of them were hard to keep track of.
I'll move.
I'm gonna see if I can get that in the camera. Here's a field map, and he had all his buddies autograph it. I think that's really neat. He was the Lightning Division. And here's another one. Okay, I'll turn it off.